Hi, my name is Vinny Lavodi, Tech Support for Enabling Devices. Today I would like to talk to you about the Phrasemaker Communicator. This is a powerful communicator which allows the user the ability to create phrases and then structure them into their own sentences. I think you'll agree that this communicator will cover all of your communication needs. Okay, let's get started. The first thing we're going to talk about is battery installation. So let's turn the machine over. The battery compartments are in the back of the machine behind this magnetically catch door cover. And there's also some storage in here for your icons, but we'll get back to that a little later on. This machine takes 4 AA alkaline batteries. There's 2 compartments. You'll need a Phillips head screwdriver, small Phillips head screwdriver like this to open up the compartments. And you'll unscrew each of the compartments and put your AA batteries in here. 2 in this and 2 in this bay as well. Then you'll just replace your cover, lock it in place, and replace the screw. And now, while we have the machine open in the back, it's just to go over some of the basics of the controls that are featured here on the back of the unit. On each side of the battery compartment you have some controls. On your left hand side you have your on-off volume control, and on the right hand side is the level adjustment knob, which will give you 7 levels on the machine, and we'll get into what levels mean a little bit later on. Then you also have on your left hand side the red record button. And another nice feature about this device is on the cover, the inside cover, you have your handy reference for your instructions in case you forget any settings. You can just reference that very easily in the back of the machine. To make a communicator, you're going to need to generate a set of icon sheets. That's done through a program such as our printed icon maker number 4069, which is available at enablingdevices.com or through a comprehensive catalog. And using this and a home computer with a printer, you make your icon sheets. Standard printer paper is fine, and then you can also do a light laminate. Once your printed icon sheet is made, you cut it out, and it gets placed in the front of the machine here. There's a slot. It slides right in, and then you're ready to start making recordings. Another great feature with the Phrasemaker Communicator is we've added a handy icon storage bin in the back of the machine. You take your icon sheet and you're finished with it for the day. Turn the unit over, open up the compartment here, and in the back we have an icon holder. We'll slide this right in here, and it locks in place with these 2 tabs, and it holds the icons in place. Before we get into explaining the various modes of the Phrasemaker, I'd like to just start off by showing you how simple the Phrasemaker is to make a recording. So I'd like to demonstrate that for you at this time. First thing we do is turn on the on-off volume control, set it to an ample volume level, and you'll hear the machine beep, and that's a mode indicator, and like I said, we'll get into the modes a little later on in the segment. Okay, now that the machine's on, you're going to want to press this record button and hold it down first. Turn the machine over to the front while the record button's held down, and you're going to pick one of your locations here that you want to make a recording for, still keeping that record button held. Now they'll be both pressed, and you want to speak into the microphone, which is located on the side of the unit about 6 to 8 inches away, and speak in a normal tone of voice. I don't want. Release both when you're finished recording. Go back to test your message, press the location only.
I don't want.
As simple as that. That's how easy it is. Now I'd like to go over the different modes that the Phrasemaker has, so we're going to do an overview of each mode, and the first mode we're going to start with is mode 1. When you first turn the machine on, it's going to beep once to indicate it's on mode 1. And mode 1 is a basic communication mode, which will allow you to record 15 approximately 3-second messages per message, and then you have what they call levels. You have 7 levels, so you can actually have 7 sets of a 15 group of messages per level. A very important note I'd like to make about the Phrasemaker is that when you are using the machine in different modes, your initial programming, meaning your programming of your messages or your icons, that needs to be done in mode 1 only. That's the only mode you can make recordings in. The other ones are simply for functionality. They have nothing to do with recording. All your recordings have to be done in mode 1. Now let's talk about mode 2. First thing you want to do is learn how to switch from the different modes. And the machine, when it's always turned on, it's always defaulting in mode 1. So we want to switch this machine now to mode 2. So what you do is you press cells 1 and 5 simultaneously, and the machine will beep, and that's 2 beeps. It's on mode 2 now. Okay, now when you're on mode 2, what this is a beep indicator mode. Basically what that means is when each one of these cells are pressed, the machine is going to make a beep, and that is to indicate that whatever you pressed has been entered into the machine. And when you're finished entering in your various cells to create a sentence, you press your sentence key and it will complete the sentence. I just wanted to show
I don't want to. Eat spaghetti.
Now let's talk about mode 3. Mode 3 has auditory queuing. And what that means is the machine, when you press any one of these cells, is going to play that selected message at a low volume level. And then once you structure your sentence and hit the sentence key, it will play back the message at full volume level. So what you need to do, the first thing is, we need to change it to mode 3. So you press the cells 1 and 5. Wait till the machine finishes beeping, and like so.
I don't want to. Take a nap. I don't want to. Take a nap.
And now we're going to talk about mode 4. Mode 4 is for the user who does not have the ability to press direct selection on these 16 location keys. There would be somebody who's a switch user, and this will allow them to select these messages through a single switch and through scanning. And we're going to demonstrate that for you so you understand what I'm talking about. The machine has an 1/8" input jack, a mono input jack, which will work with any standard switch. So you plug your switch in here on the side of the machine. Then you want to set the machine to mode 4. Okay. Now each time I activate my switch, it's going to play each one of these messages in succession every time I activate the switch. If I like the message and I want to include it in my structured sentence, I will pause about 2 seconds, and the machine will let me know once it's selected that by beeping to indicate that message is locked in, and that will be included in my sentence. Once I finish my selections of messages together to string along, the machine will automatically play the sentence. So I'm going to demonstrate that for you right now.
I don't want to. Listen to my CD player. Take a nap. I don't want to. Take a nap.
It's that simple. Another great feature in the scan mode 4 is for the user who needs a little bit more of a delay in between, which the default setting is 2 seconds between it locks in a message. We have 2 additional settings, a 4-second and a 6-second delay. And an easy to change that is pressing cells 9 and 13 simultaneously. It'll jump from 2 to 4. That's 4-second delay. And if you do it again, that gets you 6-second delay. And whenever you turn the machine off, it'll always automatically default back to the 2-second delay. Phrasemaker is a light tech solution for a user who's looking for a more affordable way to expand their communication possibilities. Some of our competitors have similar products, but at twice the price. The Phrasemaker Communicator can be purchased at enablingdevices.com or through a comprehensive catalog. Please stay tuned to enablingdevices.com for more informational videos and instructions. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a great day.